Good morning, class. I want to believe you're all doing fine. Okay, let's quickly do revision of last term's work. Let's quickly, we'll be taking the topic one after the other. And please, anyone you don't really understand, get across to me or get across to the VP, Mr. Timothy, and we get across to me. All right, thank you. Okay, let's quickly talk about approximation. Okay, and these are the ones we'll be treating under approximation. Whole numbers. Okay, 2, we'll be talking about approximating to decimal places. Decimal place. Okay, 3, approximation to the nearest tenth, hundredth, thousandth. Okay, and then 4, approximation to the nearest hundred, thousand, and so on. Okay, now approximating to the nearest whole numbers. Let's start from here. Nearest whole number. Okay, for example, now let's say we have this 246.764. okay, 246.764. okay, now this part is what? The whole number, and this part is what? The decimal number. Okay, now we want to approximate to the nearest what? Whole number. We want to approximate to the nearest whole number. That is, we want this only to stand. Okay, now for us to approximate, we consider two things. Rules to consider. Okay, number 1, check if the number after the last desired number is between 0 to 4 or 5 to 9. Okay, that's the first rule. Second one, if it is between 0 to 4, you round down, that is plus 0. Now A, B, if it's between 5 to 9, if it is between 5 and 9, you what? You round up, that is plus 1. Okay, now let's quickly do some examples under this. Example 1, please bear the rules in mind. Check if the number after the last desired number is between 0 and 4 or 5 and 9. Now, the last desired number here is 246. The last desired number here is 6. Mind you, from here, the whole of this place is whole number, and the last desired number here is what? 6, isn't it? Good. Now, let's quickly solve some examples. Example 1. Let's say we have 34.267. Example 2. Let's say we have 48.762. Now, let's solve the first one. Number 1, solution. Okay, we have what? 34.267. Now, the last desired number here of the whole number is what? 4, isn't it? Good. So, last desired number is equal to what? 4, right? Now, what is the number after? Now, the number after is equal to what? 2. Now, it falls between what? Now, this 2 falls between, therefore, the 2 falls between what? 0 and 4. Okay? That means what? That means we are rounding down. We are rounding down. That is plus what? 0. So therefore, we have 34.267. So therefore, the last desired number is what? 4, right? Now, since this 2 is between 0 and 4, we are rounding what? Down. So we are going to have what? 34, which is the last number, plus what? 0, which is equal to what? 34 to the nearest whole number. Okay? Now, let's quickly solve the second one. Okay, number 2. Let's quickly solve the second one. Number 2, solution. Now, just follow the step as we did in the first one. We have 48.762. Now, what is the desired number? The last desired number is 8, right? The number after is what? 7. So let's just say, therefore, the number after, that is where it finishes. This is our what? Whole number, isn't it? So from here, we have our decimal number, and we are converting to the nearest whole number. That is, if we are converting to the nearest, approximating to the nearest whole number, then we don't want to see what? Any decimal. We don't want to see what? Any decimal. So we now check the number after the last whole number. The number after the last desired number is what? 7. So therefore, we round what? Up. Round up. That is plus 1. So let's bring out our own number. That means we have 48. What is the number that follows? 7. Isn't it? 7. So, because we have 7 there, we are rounding up. That is, we are adding plus 1. So 48 plus 1 is equal to what? 49. So therefore, our answer 48.762 is equal to what? 49 to the nearest what? Nearest whole number. Okay, is that clear? Now I want you to quickly do this as let's take it bit by bit. Okay, now I want you to do this, and please submit as soon as possible so that we move to the next one. Okay, assignment 1. Okay, approximate the following. Approximate the following to the nearest. Approximate the following to the nearest whole number. All you have to do is just play back and see how it is done. Number 1, 27.432. Number 2, 249.623. Number 3 is 0.247. Number 4, 32.362. Number 5, 24.896. Okay, please quickly do this and get back to me as soon as possible. So we just learned how to approximate to the nearest whole number. Now this part is our whole number, 246. Then we have our decimal that follows. So we keep our whole number first, then we check the number after. The last desired number again is 6, isn't it? So the number after is 7, after the point, which falls between 5 and 9. So any number that falls between 5 and 9, you approximate, you round up, that is plus 1. Okay, and any number that falls between 0 and 4, you round down, that is plus 0. So please quickly do this assignment and get back to me as soon as possible. Thank you, class. Have a beautiful day.